Clifford Knights, what's up, baby? Speed, I love speed too much that I know better than to buy a car with speed.
Right. Carpet stall, and then follow the red and gray barrier up here to the right, and then over here to your left. And let me just double check to make sure the track's all clear. Looks good. Left looks good. Right. You can head on to track now. Good to go. Let's head on.
Ooh, this bitch moving.
It's got a great sound to it too, doesn't it?
Yeah,
All right.
My wife would love that shit.
So as we make our way over towards the left side of the track into this braking zone, obviously as we get faster, it's going to be a lot more important to brake harder. For now, you can just kind of test out the brakes a little bit if you want, but you want to be releasing them by now. That way you can turn it into the right to make your way through the chicane. Then you can start to squeeze back onto the throttle out of this corner here over towards the right-hand side. As you come off the corner, you want to let the car get closer and closer to the right side here. And then just a little bit of brake pressure towards this first turn-in cone. And then turning in towards your second, looking through your corner towards your apex, and that's where you want to end up. Good, perfect, just like that. Now make your way back over here towards the right-hand side, continuing to increase your speed, really just kind of modulating that throttle, a little bit on, a little bit off, and then over towards your left-hand side. It's just a little bit of a lift before turning it in over here to the right-hand side, and then onto the brakes. Look left, turn in, release the brakes, and then squeeze back onto the throttle. Right. Try doing a couple things a little bit differently. Right. Obviously, one, we want to be smooth with that throttle so we don't lose that back end. But also hold that wheel with two hands. Oh, that's just going to give you a lot more control over it. Start your turn in. Start to squeeze back onto throttle now towards the right side. Good. Keep on it. Stay nice and wide. So you want to be positioning the car right about here. You want to brake a little bit, and then you want to kind of coast it in. So don't brake harder as you start turning in. Brake actually less. And we do that for two reasons. One, for balance reasons, but more specifically, we got a big old engine in the front end of this car too. If we start braking and turning in, we're just going to overload that front end with too much weight, and that's either going to bind up the front so it doesn't want to turn, or it's going to underload the rear end, and then you're going to lose the back end of the car, right? Okay. So that's kind of the idea there. All right, so make your way over here towards the right-hand side, and it sounds very counterintuitive to release the brakes as you turn in, right? But that is the technique we wanted to dial in. All right, so back on throttle. Good. Let's keep on going. Now you could carry some good amount of speed through here, and then onto the brakes. Starting to release those brakes as you turn it. Good. Off the brakes, turn the wheel. Make your way all the way in towards the apex. Start to straighten out the wheel now, and accelerate now. Good. Put the power down, and let's go. Good. Make your way over here to the left. Keep on it. Keep on it. Keep on it. Good job. Get ready. Now brake firm. Hold. Now release the brakes. And then just, so we take it in like three simple steps, right? Yes. So come on a little bit wider here. So we brake from here to our turn in. Now we release the brakes, just coast. And now we focus more on turning angle, steering angle, and now we're done with the corner so we can accelerate.
Okay.
Good. And then here's a tricky part, just because you're never really fully on the throttle, but you also really shouldn't be off the throttle. We're just modulating it. A little bit on, a little bit off.
I can dig it.
To the right side. So brake from here to here. Now release brakes and turn in. Now you can start to accelerate. Good. And there we go. There we go. Good. Now brake.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Mm-hmm. Release the brakes.
Hey, sorry, Rescue. One of the little orange cones to make its way over.
And good to go. Good.
That's a fucking technique for your ass.
You're good. Stay on it. Now brake firm. Good job. Turn into the right. Release the brakes. Squeeze onto that throttle pedal. Good. Accelerate up the hill towards the right-hand side of the track. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Good. Now brake. A little bit harder this time.
You a motherfucker.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Over here towards your left-hand side. I want to pass this guy.
You a motherfucker.
Let's get back on the right. Wait for the flashing hazards to come on. And then once they've come on, let's pass them hopefully on the right-hand side here. Come on, show them that nose, show them that nose. A little bit further. There it is. Wait for it. Stay right behind them. Focus on your racing line. Now brake firm here. They don't see us yet. Stay with them. Turn it in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Go ahead and pass them on the left-hand side now. There you go, Smoke. Let's go. There it is. Onto the brakes.
This motherfucker here is moving.
It gets up and goes, doesn't it? Turn it in. Look for apex. The trick is just to keep your vision in front. Look as far up the track as allowed, as you can. The sooner you gather that information, the sooner you know where to go, the sooner you know where to place the car, the smoother it's all going to be. Onto the brakes. Stay a little bit wide here. Start to release the brakes. It'll hold. Turn it in. Good. Start to accelerate. Good. Power up the hill to the right side. Keep on it. 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 Now brake. Good. Turn in. Release the brakes. There it is. Look for your apex. Then turn in more. There you go. Make those tires sing a little bit. I like it. Keep it going. Keep it going.
You want some shit, boy.
A little faster through here. Good. Control it. Lift. Control it. Keep it smooth to the right. Now brake firm. Look left. Turn in quickly. Off brake. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll.
Oh shit.
Now throttle.
My fault.
You're good. You're good. Good. Keep on it. Keep on it. Keep on it. Keep on it. Good. Now brake. Start to turn in continuously. Keep turning in. Keep turning in more. And start to straighten out the wheel. Power down. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Put it all together now. Stay focused. Hit your marks. Look where you want to go. This is it. Ready. Brake. Good pressure. Stay wide. Visualize that racing line. Let the hands follow the eyes. You know what to do. Accelerate now up the hill. Keep on it. Keep on it. Good. Brake. Not too much. Release the brakes now. Good. Keep the momentum up. Now turn it in tighter to the left side. There it is. Transition back over here to the right. Got it. Back over to the left side. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Brake. Turn in quickly left. Straighten the wheel out a little bit. Finish strong. All right. Nicely done. Go ahead and slow the car down, please. Exit the track through those blue cones, up and over the little hump, and then just follow the single file lane around here towards the left-hand side.
Is that our 6 laps?
That was it, my man. What'd you think?
What the fuck? I was just getting started.
That's it right there.
That shit is a beast, though.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Especially by the 3rd lap, you're kind of figuring it out at this
Sure.
point. You're like, fuck, okay. So now I know
Yeah,
I need to slow
I don't know
down.
if you have to go, but yeah, she going.
All good. All right, so you're going to go down to the big tent, please, just off here to the right. Yep, go down the middle of the tent, and then we're going to park it over here on the left-hand side. It really doesn't matter. One of these first 2 stalls. Turn in now. Yeah, that's cool. Perfect, thank you. Cool. I'm going to put you in a park, let the car sit right there in that neutral position and just idle. A lot of it's just learning the car, figuring out what it's capable of, right? What it can do, what it's going to feel like. Learning the track is the other side of the coin, figuring out that racing line, where to go, how much space you can actually, your eyes, it's your vision that's doing all the heavy lifting, right? It's your vision that's telling your brain what your hands and feet are supposed to be doing. So the further up the track to look, the more information, the sooner you gather that info through your eyes to your brain, it has more time to process that information and more precisely tell your hands and your feet what they need to be doing. And it sounds easier said than done. Like, yeah, of course I want to look where I want to go, right?
Yeah.
But when you add speed into the mix, that's what increases the difficulty level
Yes,
of it all too.
absolutely.
So you're training your vision into that technique, and then it's just kind of figuring out what you can do and what you can't do in the car, right?
Sick.
All good?
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Well, let me give you your video here. This will take me just a second to